Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, March 6th. Tesla's official announcement to build what is now known as Gigafactory Mexico was actually pretty light on detail, but now we're starting to get more thanks to local reports. Samuel Garcia, Nuevo Leon's governor, confirmed that Tesla secured a substantial piece of land spanning 4,200 acres. It's actually twice the size of the land that Tesla used for Gigafactory Texas and all adjoining projects, like the cathode material factory. He says that Tesla plans to spend about $5 billion to build it, which is actually on par with the previous factories, and it'll employ 7,000 people directly. Tom Ju, Tesla's head of automotive and the person in charge of Gigafactories, added that his team plans to build the factory at a record pace, such as Shanghai, which went from breaking ground to production in about 9 months. As of now, Garcia estimates that production will begin next year. There is a safe assumption that Tesla has negotiated with the government to be able to fly through the regulatory process. With Tesla snowballing in skill and construction, this could be the fastest factory yet. After years of price increases, Tesla has again updated the price of the flagship Model S and X vehicles, but this time it went down. It actually comes just as Tesla has updated them. Tesla recently updated the rear of the vehicle slightly and also began to add hardware version 4.0 for autopilot and self-driving efforts. The Model S long-range all-wheel drive went down $5,000, as well as the Model S tri-motor plaid. The Model X versions of those trim levels went down by $10,000. While this could be exciting news, it is coming after a steady increase throughout the years. With the Model S now starting at $90,000, the price is basically back to the same level it was in the summer of 2021. Hyundai Mobis, which is the parts and service arm of Hyundai Motor Company, revealed a new technology system that can automatically adjust the height of an electric vehicle depending on the environment, such as the rough roads, highways, parking lots, etc. They call it the Electric Leveling Control, and it was co-developed with Hyundai Motor Company to protect EV batteries, increase driving range, and make it more accessible to get in and out of the vehicle. On the highway, lowering an EV can help enhance aerodynamics, therefore increasing cruising distance and improve performance with a low center of gravity. Now, in my opinion, I'm not sure where the news is on this one. I thought their cars already did this, but I suppose they didn't. Tesla did this over 10 years ago, but that was their own spin on a technology that existed for over 50 years by that point. So, sorry Hyundai, I just don't see where the cool points are for this one. After releasing a fourth quarter and full year of 22 earnings result on Tuesday, Rivian stock hit a 52-week low. Ouch. On the company's earnings call that followed, Rivian said that they were guiding to 50,000 vehicles produced in 2023, and that did not meet Wall Street's expectations. However, according to a new report from Bloomberg, Rivian has told its employees that the EV maker can produce more. Sources familiar with the matter told Bloomberg that Rivian executives said that the production is actually more like 62,000 EVs being possible. The internal number aligns directly with what Wall Street was expecting them to announce. So far, Rivian has not confirmed this higher number. Rivian says that it will ramp up to its second shift to boost production of the R1T and R1S at their Normal, Illinois manufacturing facility as it progresses through the quarter. This week's episode is sponsored by SAE International, hosts of the WCX World Congress Experience event. For 2023, WCX is set to return to Detroit from April 18th to 20th at Huntington Place. As the largest technical mobility event in North America, WCX brings together thousands of engineers, suppliers, and mobility professionals to exchange ideas, discuss today's challenges, and build powerful relationships to move your career and the industry forward. Join the global mobility community in the Motor City this April to stay up to date on the latest technological advances, participate in roundtable discussions, and network with the brightest minds in the industry. Gain a competitive advantage and meet the people shaping the future of mobility. Visit wcx.sae.org to register now. The Lordstown Motors Endurance EV pickup sales began in the fourth quarter of 2022, and now the results are in. They sold not one, not two, but 3 vehicles in the fourth quarter of 2022. Now, although Lordstown did beat Tesla to the market with an electric truck, it's hard to call it a victory. Now, Lordstown said that the first batch of 500 trucks was leaving its Ohio plant in November, and they claim that 40 of them have been completed or are in process. Aside from the 3 EVs that they sold in the fourth quarter, they sold 3 more through February of 2023. So this means that as of a week ago, they were at 6 total sales. Now, despite this slow start, Foxconn has continued to throw money at them, investing up to another $170 million, with an initial $52 million funded. $30 million of that is being put towards new EV programs, including an electric vehicle platform, which Lordstown says will be key to their long-term strategy. Now, if I understand right, their short-term strategy is to be bailed out by Foxconn. Is that right? Vietnam's largest conglomerate, Vingroup, has announced on Monday the formation of a new electric car and electric scooter rental company that will use Vinfast EVs. Vinfast just barely delivered their first vehicles to the USA, giving the keys to the first VF8 owners on March 1st. I guess they have a lot of stock to utilize elsewhere, as Vingroup CEO Pham Nhat Vuong announced that the Green and Smart Mobility Joint Stock Company has now begun, and they're calling it the world's first multi-platform green transport rental and taxi company. Now, the service will offer EV and scooter rentals for traditional and online companies and their affiliates. Meanwhile, the Green Transport Company will operate its own electric car taxi service using Vinfast EVs. Now, the company plans to begin operations in Hanoi next month and will expand throughout Vietnam in the year of 2023. Battery developer Amperis Technologies has announced that it has signed a letter of intent for a 775,000 square foot facility near Denver. Their Fremont headquarters, which originated from a research project out of Stanford University, intends to manufacture batteries there and also at the Denver site. The Denver site going up to 5 gigawatt hours for a goal. In October, the U.S. Department of Energy awarded Amperis a $50 million cost-sharing grant as a result of the Biden administration's infrastructure law. In today's community comment found on YouTube, The Things You Will Find asks, "Thank you, Mikey G. I just got a Lightning Pro and I'm so happy with it, being my first EV. I wanted to ask what is on your list for your next EV purchase, and what is your dream purchase?" Well, Things You Will Find, congratulations on your new purchase, or at least that's what they say at the dealership to encourage you to sign paperwork and agree to more purchases. But the real congratulation comes when you pay it off. And if you've done that already, then you have my most sincere congratulations. Anyways, to your question, my next EV purchase is some ways away. We just recently got the Hyundai Ioniq 5 back in June, so we're okay for now. But theorizing at the current rate, we might be looking at an electric truck some 5 to 10 years from now. With that kind of a runway, we have plenty of time to survey the options and see how well they perform in terms of service needs, customer ratings, and so on. Right now, the list is fairly short, with the Rivian and the Ford F-150 being on the high end, but soon enough we will see the Cybertruck and likely volume production of the Lordstown Endurance, or the Chevy Silverado, the electric Ram, the Scout, and I think I'm missing some. Edison something? Edison Future, right. I'm not holding my breath for that one. Oh, the Canoe. Yeah, I have no idea when that one's supposed to be coming. Anyways, these actually aren't my dream purchase. That one belongs to the Lightyear Zero. That bad boy will never make it to production, but I really like it because it's peaceful on the inside, it can hold an entire bike in the trunk, and it can run off solar for tiny trips, being hyper efficient. That car would have been so dope. Too bad it's going to go in the EV graveyard. Hopefully, by the time I could afford one, it'll come back. We'll have to see. Thanks for your question, Things You Will Find, and thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.